Hey guys, Break here, and welcome to the first episode in my top 5 WoW YouTuber series. Now, I'm subscribed to well over 100 World of Warcraft YouTubers on YouTube. I'm a bit obsessed with YouTube videos, I always have been, hence why I started my channel. Anyway, I thought I'd make this guide because people are always asking who else would you recommend, etc, etc. Now, next episode we are going to be looking at podcasts, the top 5 WoW podcasts. So if you do know any podcasts that I should check out, who I might not have noticed before, please leave it in the comment section below. Anyways, let's get on to the top 5 WoW gold makers. First up, we have Forex Gaming. Now, I haven't been subscribed to this guy for very long. It's a relatively new channel. It should have a lot more subscribers than it does. Anyway, this guy does some absolutely great videos, particularly on TSM, on Obliterum, and more recently on some farming stuff. But I know you guys like TSM and Obliterum, that's why you're subscribed to me. And in terms of this list, this guy's probably the most similar gold maker to myself. So if you're interested in more of this kind of stuff that Breakvids does, please check this out. He's really good, quite entertaining as well. So I don't know if you guys remember the Obliterum spreadsheet video I did a few weeks ago. That was actually made by this guy, as I say in the comment section of that video, but big props to him for that. It's a really impressive spreadsheet, and that's the kind of thing that this guy's into, making stuff with TSM, crafting a lot of stuff just like I am, and obviously flipping a lot of stuff, shuffling a lot of stuff, as you can see here, doing the bracer shuffle. Just doing the Obliterum shuffle a few seconds ago. He makes big gold. Like I say, very similar to Breakvids. Very informative videos. He's just starting out really in terms of his subscribers, so please do give him a look up if you're interested. And most recently, like I say, he's been doing the Argus guides in terms of mining and skinning, which I know a lot of you are interested in. I obviously don't do much farming, so if you're interested in someone who is into the farming as well as TSM, as well as crafting, then go check this guy out, please. Link in the description below. You will not be disappointed. Next up, we have Hiccups. Now, Hiccups has been around for a relative while, hasn't got so many subscribers, and that's because he's quite niche in terms of his videos. But I'll tell you right now, this guy has a lot of gold, a lot more gold than I do. He makes multiple millions per month, operates across a number of different servers, and that's what all the absolute top gold makers do to maximize their profits. Now, this guy specializes in flipping the 101 BOEs and the raid BOEs. That's how he made a majority of his gold at the start of the expansion, as I'm aware, and it's just continued on from there really. If we go down here, look at this, how I make 25 million gold per month, and that, I mean, that's crazy, 25 million a month. He likes to spend it on Hearthstone cards, etc, etc, so he does a few of those videos if you're interested in Hearthstone as well. But in general, he concentrates on WoW. He's recently started doing black market container videos. We all love those. It's always entertaining to see what people get, what they waste all their gold on. So here he's operating across 6 realms with TSM, doing similar sorts of stuff to me in terms of selling multiple professions across his servers. I always utilize my multiple professions, but this guy is a bit of a genius. If we just go, well, look here, look at these chaotic spinels, 3 selling for 5k each. How's he done that? How's that even a thing? Chaotic spinel, that terrible gem, little gem chip, 3 of them sells for 5k each. I don't know, guys, please do go check him out. And like I say, in terms of flipping the BOE items, he is god of that. That's why I started following him back at the start of the expansion, because I really wanted to get into the market and I wasn't very good. So if you're interested in anything like that, or anything to do with TSM, he also does farming guides for pets, etc, etc. Do go check him out, link in the description below. So at number 3, we have Organic Gaming. Again, this is someone who I have not been subscribed to for very long, but since I have been subscribed, I've been very impressed indeed. This guy is another one of the rare YouTubers who combines great farming spots with great profession usage and flipping and TSM. You know, it's actually surprising how many guys who properly use TSM. There aren't that many YouTubers who properly utilize it, particularly who also utilize it combined with the farming. That's not something I do, but that is something this guy does. Uploads relatively regularly, could be more, I'm sure he will do once he grows. And yeah, lots and lots of different guides, also some mount guides, also some giveaways, does a lot of WoW token giveaways, etc, etc. How to fix server hop, cross round assist, yeah, I could do with watching that, to be honest. But there you go, this guy is very impressive combination of farming and of TSM professions. As I say, recently did a Imperium ore farm, the one in that cave, which I was watching earlier, so do go check him out in terms of Argus stuff as well. He's up to date with everything. As I said before, also uses profession kind of stuff, Tome of Illusions, he's doing a video on here. You guys love that kind of stuff that I do, so do go check him out for this as well. As I said before, I know I'm repeating myself here, but it is so rare to find someone who fully utilizes TSM, such as Hiccups, myself, this guy right here, and also does a lot of farming. Yeah, Hiccups does a bit of farming. I don't do any farming. This guy does quite a lot of farming, so it's relatively uncommon to see that, and that's the combination that's going to net you huge gold, obviously, because not only do you make the most out of your mats, but you even farm the mats yourself. So do go check this guy out. Quite a new channel, deserves a lot more subscribers, and well worth a watch. Next up we have It's Skits. Now, It's Skits is on a similar subscriber count to myself. Started around a similar time, started a bit before me, and I've been following him ever since I really started. Very impressive. He does very engaging videos. He's probably the most engaging, entertaining WoW gold maker on this list. Let's be honest, we're not the most entertaining individuals usually. We'd like to give informative information, at least I do, and we don't pride ourselves on prime entertainment, but this guy actually does have entertainment, as you can see around here, and he is huge into jewel crafting. That's his main gold maker, is the jewel crafting. Also does quite a lot of cooking stuff and quite a lot of farming. Again, since he's hit Argus, he's been doing a few farming guides which have been relatively popular. The Alight with Cloth guide, Imperium guide, etc, etc, and he's been making big gold with those, so do go check him out. And especially if you're into jewel crafting, you have to be it's foolish not to check this guy out really if you're into jewel crafting, because that's his primary gold maker. Also, he doesn't use much TSM. He uses Auctionator, which I know quite a few of you will appreciate, because most gold makers on here do use TSM, at least the ones I've been advertising. Not this guy. He's mostly into Auctionator. He does simple things, but he just does them effectively. Simple but effective. He calls them short but sweet guides, short but sweet techniques. That's how he makes his gold, and it's a great place, especially for people starting out in the gold making market. You check this guy out, you're not going to go wrong. One thing I will say about this guy is he is huge onto Twitch streaming. Let's be honest, YouTube hasn't been great to any content creators recently, and it's no surprise a lot of us are moving to streaming as well as the YouTube. Well, this guy is huge. I'd say his stream is bigger than his YouTube. He gets hundreds of viewers every time. It's very entertaining guy, as I say, so streaming's kind of suited for him. And if you want to see a sort of live sort of showing of how to make gold with jewel crafting, with Obliterum, do go check him out. He also does a lot of Mythic Plus carries, free carries for people, just some giveaways. Really entertaining guy. Do go check out his stream. Obviously he doesn't upload so often to YouTube if he's streaming so much, but recently he's actually been uploading a load, like I say, the Argus stuff, very regularly. Do go check him out. Great guy. He comes into my stream occasionally as well, and I would really recommend him for anyone using gold making, either on a serious level with TSM, trying to make crazy profits, or just starting out with Auctionator. Short but sweet. Go check him out, you won't be disappointed. Finally, and by far the largest channel on the list, is Student Albatross. Now, I'm not so into farming myself, as I'm sure you guys know, and there are quite a few farming YouTube channels, such as Want to Buy Gold, etc., who I didn't include on this list, as, well, basically as I'm not that interested in farming, and I think the people who do more sort of serious stuff would be more useful to you guys. I'm not saying farming isn't serious, but it's often not the most profitable in terms of gold per hour. Anyway, this guy has to come on the list because he is just very entertaining and he uploads so frequently. Look at this, like in the past 3 days he's done 6 videos. I watch all his videos. I think he's a really funny guy. He's big into the latest trends for farming, so he was big into Imperium and he was big into the Shadow Silk. I should know he's actually on my server as well. He recently moved to my server doing his 10 million gold challenge, so if you guys liked my gold cap challenge, I'm sure you'll appreciate this guy. He made huge profits from the Shadow Silk farming. If I want a farming spot, which I rarely do because I'm not that into farming, but if I do want a farming spot, this is the guy I come to. Again, he's also really big on his stream as well, so go check him out there. He does sort of loot appraiser challenges with his viewers, so running transmog, etc. Who can get the most gold in an hour, whatever. What I will say is I would be doing him a disservice to say he's only into farming. Obviously a very intelligent guy, and he's been doing a few, under my journal. He does use TSM well. He does flip some stuff really well, so it's not just farming, that's just his main thing. Oh look, there's Briggs Bank, that's my alt. So there you go, here he's looking at under my journal to see the top sellers and what they're selling, his competition, etc, etc. So he knows what he's doing, but particularly if you want transmog farms, he's huge into that. He always has the best transmog farms. He has crazy amounts of transmog. Basically, he farms a lot every day. He's very big into his farming. So if you're looking for the latest spots, if you're looking for the latest or best transmog farming areas, or if you're just looking for an entertaining guy to watch, please do go check him out. Anyway guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it, and yeah, check the comments, the description below for links to all these channels, and also please do give me some suggestions for podcasts, because that's the next episode in the series is on my top podcasts. I love listening to podcasts when I'm doing stuff, but I might not have heard of some of them, so please do tell me. Anyways, thanks very much for watching guys, and until next time, see ya.